Today, another history unfolds as we come to an end of the school year 2020-2021. It's been almost 10 months that we have witnessed how these young boys and girls prove their worth to become a member of this year's graduating batch amidst the challenges of this pandemic. To start with, allow me to greet these people who graced this affair. To our distinguished and highly members of the academic community, led by our ever supportive head teacher, Mr. Custodio M. Malones Jr., to our virtual viewers from all over the world, especially our PTA officers, parents, guardians, stakeholders, LGUs, graduating learners, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant and welcoming day to all of you. To start with, let us all sing our Philippine national anthem and Maasin hymn, to be followed by a prayer.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sisigil sa nagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit ng pagaw ay hinatang tula kawin sa pagkayang minamahal. Ang isang ng matawad mo'y tagumpay na nagkikinig. Ang bituin at karoon niya kailan pamay di magdidinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagit pagsinta mo'y langit sa piling ko.
Our Heavenly Father, Creator, Sustainer, and Provider of our lives, we are grateful for your faithfulness and unfailing love. You deserve glory, honor, power, and even our thanksgiving. With all these successes in molding the lives of learners in a new and challenging way, for providing our needs in its time, and for sparing us from contagious diseases. For all this and that, we owe you. Today, as we culminate this school year by commencing our graduates to the next level of learning, we ask your blessing for each of them and for all of us, that we may be fruitful citizens of our country for a better tomorrow. For yours is the kingdom, the glory, and the power, now and forever. Amen.
To welcome us in today's event, let us all hear a welcome address from our dear school head, Mr. Custodio M. Malones Jr. Let us all give him a virtual applause.
Good day, everyone. Today, as we celebrate a new milestone to our students as fruits of their hard work and dedication, we are celebrating our first virtual commencement exercise. Way back last year, we were caught by COVID-19 pandemic. Now, after a year, we are slowly adjusting to the effects of COVID-19 to our education and our lives. As such, I would like to take this opportunity to give thanks to the whole faculty and staff of Dagami National High School for cooperating, for being my backbone, and for believing that you can make it until the end. To our stakeholders, especially our dear parents, for trusting and supporting our school, for always following the safety, hygiene, and protocols. To all private individuals and the LGUs for the unending support to surpass this crisis we are facing right now. With the teamwork and dedication, we are able to provide the needs of our students. The sacrifices of these people lead us to this fruitful accomplishment. Thank you so much and job well done. To our dear graduates of this academic year 2020-2021, is a very challenging year, but our school, Dagami National High School, is able to cope up with these challenges amidst this pandemic. As you prepare to leave this alma mater today, you will be starting with a new journey. I know the times had been tough, but you have made it. Again, congratulations and good luck on your journey toward a meaningful life. Good day, everyone, and keep safe.
On occasions like this, the presence of the inspirational speaker makes it more memorable and significant. She is currently taking Juris Doctor at the University of San Agustin. She finished Bachelor of Science in Psychology from the same university in 2019 and passed the psychometrician licensure examination given in the same year. She is the Vice President for Operations of iLead Trainings Incorporated, a psychometrician, and a mental health advocate of Abionihan Mental Health Support Group and Youth for Mental Health Coalition Philippines. She is a native of Maasin Iloilo and the only daughter of Arthur M. Villarreal and Susan S. Villarreal. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Maria Keisha Sinina Villarreal.
Dear class of 2021, as we gather virtually in this memorable occasion of your life, I congratulate you and your parents for making this far. At the same time, this occasion is also a testament to the dedication of your teachers who have had the privilege of guiding you through your education in this period of uncertainty. As you all embark on different journeys, please allow me to leave you with some words of wisdom from one fellow traveler to another. Faith. Please believe that God has a plan for you that is greater than anything you could possibly dream or envision for yourself. I know it's hard during this time, but don't lose hope. Keep the faith because God will always be there to help you and guide you. Pray for wisdom and guidance, most especially when you do not know the answer. Second, on the matter of service. Live your lives for something bigger and greater than yourselves. Most often, we think of ourselves, what will I do? What will I get from this? But if we start on thinking not just of ourselves, but of others as well, we will be able to change our lives and continue to change the lives of others as well. Character. On the matter of character, stand up for what is right. regardless of the opinions of your peers, even when it is difficult, and most especially when it is difficult. I had a time in my life when I was, in a situation where I was asked to choose if I go with a group or just follow what is my moral compass is telling me. So I know in certain times we'll be able to, come into these types of situation, but always stand up for what is right, even if other people will not agree with you. Do your best to keep this integrity, because this integrity of yours will help you and guide you in your life journey. As you are tested, you will find that in your faith in Christ and with the grace of the Holy Spirit, you will be able to be strong even if you are not. And you will be able to make great sacrifices, not just for yourself, not just for your loved ones, but also for your country. As I end my speech, may you always carry with you the ideals of faith, character, and service, because we are all destined to make change for ourselves, for our families, for our country, despite the unpredictable situations in life. Again, from the bottom of my heart, congratulations, and may God continue to bless you in your journey.
Thank you very much to our inspirational speaker, Miss Maria Keisha Sinina Villarreal. The most awaited part of the program has come. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all witness the presentation of our graduates for school year 2020-2021. Graduates of Academic Track, General Academic Strand, school year 2020-2021. Amangas Alvinjan Alido, Florentino Riniel Macaya, Lagunday Oliver Montefrio, Maderable Jean-Marc Lamar, Marterio Jesri John Perante, Merante Junel Marbebe, Tanyo James Lapatero, Valentin Ryan Marbebe, Vallejo Rafael Bilista, Almendras Christine Cordero, De La Rosa Jessa Valentin with honors, Maderable Marisa Alido with honors, Maderable Ruby Altimo with honors, Maderable Zinamer Calamar with honors, Nepomuceno Janet Ardente, Perante Aiza Altimo with honors, Varon Jessalyn Perante. Congratulations! Graduates for Technical Vocational Livelihood Track, Agri-Fishery Arts and Home Economics Strand, school year 2020-2021. Armio Jewelry Bautista, Bautista Joshua Reynado, Bautista Melfer Hervas, Calambro Gilmar Cagod, Carbonera John Anthony Gonzaga, Clamar Christ John Mark Montaño, Clamar Frederick Camral, De La Rosa Rowie Valentin, Lagunday Cosmino Jr. Montefrio, Lagunday Radney Macaya, Macaya Renan Lagunday, Mamon Rodel Clamar, Medianero Rainiel Samis, Amakin Maricel Samis with honors, Bautista Iris Amargo, Calambro Janilav alias Maderable Geraldine Alido, Valentin Christine Joy Altimo with honors, Valentin Novi Madero. Congratulations! Let us all hear the confirmation of the graduates by our school's Division Superintendent, Ruel F. Bermejo. This will be followed by his message for the graduating learners.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the school's Division Superintendent of the school's Division of Iloilo, and upon recommendation by your school head that you have satisfactorily completed the requirements for senior high school curriculum under the K-12 basic education program prescribed by the Department of Education, I now confirm you graduates of the school's Division of Iloilo for school year 2020-2021 with all the rights, benefits, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations. I greet all completers and graduates of the school's Division of Iloilo for having hurdled the most challenging school year in our time. School year 2020-2021. This is the second time that we celebrate and recognize the hard work and success of our learners, where there is absence of colorful and festive programs attended by parents, teachers, learners, and other stakeholders. Since the end of the last school year, schools have started using online portals to banner the fruits of educating young minds despite the challenges and difficulties posed by the COVID-19 pandemic. Indeed, no pandemic or any calamity of this kind shall ever weaken our spirits to persevere for the good of our schools, especially of our learners. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya, is a testament to the Department of Education's desire of bringing quality, accessible, relevant, and liberating basic education to every Filipino learner staying at home due to the pandemic. To our learners, especially the completers and graduates, these times of great challenge call us once more to understand fully what resilience means. This word may be hazy for many of you today, but resilience is not just about being able to overcome experiences due to adversities, disasters, or calamities. A psychologist said, resilience is the ability to rebound from setbacks without being discouraged by external circumstances. Let the difficulties you have encountered this school year make you more highly self-motivated and equipped to face challenges big and small. We cannot be ourselves without the other and without the others. And so we thank everyone, the teachers, community leaders, local government unit officials, alumni, and parents for never abandoning us in our fight for education. Truly, we will not be victorious in this fight without you supporting us throughout this journey. We recognize most especially the role of our parents, our strongest and most important collaborators in this new normal of education, for they did not only contribute to the final realization, but at the same time participate in our mission of developing lifelong learners. This pandemic has affected so many, but as long as the family is complete, life goes on for us. Thanks to our families for their contribution and their patient support. As we continue to adhere and commit to protect the safety, health, and well-being of our learners, teachers, and personnel to prevent further transmission of COVID-19 while ensuring learning continuity. DepEd Iloilo remains committed to strengthen and improve the delivery of quality, relevant education to every Ilonggo learner. Various programs and innovations are to be implemented before the school year ends, which include the establishment of farm schools and the institutionalization of the Iloilo Division Employees Academy or IDEA, among others. These initiatives shall ensure continuity of learning, not just of our learners, but also of DepEd personnel appropriate to any setting or situation. Again, our sincerest congratulations to everyone, especially to this year's completers and graduates. With you all in our minds, DepEd Iloilo, the premier schools division with a glorious past, prominence of the present, and distinction of the future, shall keep our commitment of making every Ilonggo learner a champion. Padayon ang edukasyon sa Iloilo, kag padayon ang pagpuylo Iloilo.
At this juncture, we will be listening to the message of the DepEd Secretary, Professor Leonor Magtoles Beriones.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day, wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded, in addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning. And you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teacher. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate, and therefore you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so, we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do, God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Let us now listen to the message of our graduating learner in the person of Miss Ruby A. Maderable.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor and privilege to deliver my graduation speech today. Before anything else, I thank our Father Almighty for the guidance and love. To my DNHS family, the faculty and staff, thank you for being part of our success. You've taught us a lot, and we owe to all of you what we are today. Thank you for the 6 years, and I can say that the number of years I am in this institution have molded my mind, helped discover our talents, and gave us lessons in life which we can use to face another journey ahead. To my classmates and friends, thank you for the memories we shared in the four corners of our classroom. We may walk a different path in life, but let us treasure the learnings we have together. To all the parents, congratulations! Because of your guidance and unconditional love, we finished our senior high school. You are all the reason behind this success. To my nanay and tatay, thank you for being there for me in my ups and downs. For all those late night sleep, you have weathered the storm of life, always finding a way to provide our daily needs and to send us to school. I witnessed how you struggled in life and the sacrifices you've done for us. Thank you for the inspiration and motivation you always taught us to value our education. I know thank you is not enough for all the things you sacrificed in order for us to get closer to our goals and dreams. I know life is not easy for us. Sometimes I think of giving up, but when I see how you look at life, I have courage to fight. And also, when I achieve something, you are my number one fan. Nay and Tay, I want you to know that I appreciate all the sacrifices you've done to me and to my siblings. I will always keep the lessons you taught us and to be positive always in life. Nay and Tay, you are the reason behind all of my achievements. Without you, I will not be here delivering my speech. Also to someone who became one of my inspiration, Ma'am Jenny Madalogdog, thank you for being my motivator, friend, and become my second mother. I will always be grateful for having you. I encountered a lot of failures and disappointments in life, and I want to give up. But one thing I realize is we are the one who will face the consequences of our actions. To all my classmates, today is the most memorable day to us, and this day marks our triumph that we must celebrate. Our hard work has been valued, and it is all worth it. Keep holding onto our dreams, which we created with our heart and soul. Life won't be easy for us, but always remember, God is always here for us. Lastly, as Epictetus said, and I quote, every difficulty in life presents us with an opportunity to turn inward and to invoke our own submerged inner resources. The trials we endure can and should introduce us to our strength. A best of luck to all of us, for another milestone is waving. Congratulations, Batch 2021.
Finally, we will be hearing a tribute song entitled Pangarap for the graduating learners.
Mahirap man ang dadaanan ko. kanay nakalaan sa mga araw na iyong pinaghirapan. Pangako, hindi ko sasayangin. Mamahalin ka, san man ako makarating. Hindi ko isusuko ang aking pangarap. Hindi ako magpapatalo sa anumang hirap. Ang iyong pag-unawa at mga patnubay ang nagsilbing aking lakas at gabay. Hindi ko isusuko ang aking pangarap. Hindi ako magpapatalo sa anumang hirap. Ang iyong pag-unawa at mga patnubay ang nagsilbing aking lakas at gabay. Dahil sa'yo, pangarap ko'y nabuo.
Dagami National High School would like to express their profound gratitude to the invited speakers for sharing their time and effort, to the parents for their wholehearted support to their children, PTA officials, guardians, stakeholders, LGUs, and to those persons who in one way or another have contributed a lot in making this momentous event a success. And most of all, to the Almighty Father, the source of life and inspiration. Thank you so much.